Hi YouTube. I am just cranking out these videos. I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. Thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. If you're new, thank you for giving me a chance. If you're old, thank you for sticking around. This video is actually more so a part 2 of the video that I think I'm going to publish tonight. It is January 16th, and this is my second attempt at recording this video. I'm taking a different approach and a different camera. I was going to use my Canon, but I'm liking the way my webcam looks better. It's a long story. So we're going to jump in this video. In this video, I'm going to show you a haul of my yarn and also my works in progress. I think I'm going to start off with the works in progress and then move into the yarn, and then we'll be finished with the video. When I did the first part of this video, which is showing my finished objects, I was in my mom's apartment, so I couldn't bring everything there. So now I'm in my apartment. So I am now going to show you guys my work in progress, my failed items, yes, failed attempts, and then I'm going to show you it's 2 failed attempts, and then I'm going to go and show you I'm going to show you the yarn I have. Okay, so we're going to start off with the failed attempts. Okay, this is not really a fail, it's more so I've ran out of yarn and I do not remember what gauge I had with this, what needle I used. I can't tell anyone even if they ask me. But if I had remembered, this would have been so cute. It would have been so cute. I mean, I could finish it off as it is, and that is meaning it won't be a fail because I could actually finish this off as it pertains to what I have in front of me. Yeah, I really can. Just go to the end of that row, and then because this is what happened. You can actually see it. This is going in a different direction, and my idea was to make it like that because actually when I first did it, it was not long enough in my eyes, but I guess if I block it, it will be. So I mean, I could keep it like it is. I'm now thinking I could keep this. If I block it, it will be long enough to be as a neutral shawl, now that I think about it. And then I could block it, or I actually can probably finish this last row off. How much do I have? Do I have enough to finish it? No. I can take apart this last little bit, weave in the ends, and then I'll have a, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Let me know if I should take this apart. Let me know you guys' opinion. I mean, it's really pretty. It really is pretty. It's something that I came up with, the diamond shaped for this. And then this would have been expanding on the edges. And then I would have just finished it off with some kind of edging. So yeah, let me know if I should take this apart. Should I block it, take it apart, reuse this yarn for something? Because I will be one of my upcoming projects is to do, it's called a blurred line sweater, a crochet sweater. I saw it on a podcast here on YouTube. So that is my idea, and this is the wool-like yarn. This is wool-like yarn, so this would actually be kind of perfect, I guess. We will see. I do not know. I do not know. So that may not be a fail. That may just be something that I'm going to have to tweak a little bit. Yeah, that's something to think about. Okay, so this one is also one of those projects. Um, hmm. Okay. So this one I'm going to have to definitely take apart. This was the concept is you do 2 hexagons and you do it to fit your arm, and then you sew it up in the middle, which should be right here where my finger is. So you sew those 2 up, and then you do, once that is sewn up, then you get the yarn and you pick up your yarn, which I picked up my yarn right here where my fingers are, to then add this on. Now, I also added, yeah, I was getting this ready to add actually a collar right here at the top. I can't even tell you what I was doing, because this, when you fold it in half, I did something. I don't know. So color wise, it would have been perfect. Would have been perfect sweater. I was going to put pockets. I was going to do a lot of stuff with this, because I'm like, the colors are just so pretty. The problem is that when I tried it on, it does not fit right under the arms. Meaning I should have actually went maybe 3 or 4 more rounds. 4 more rounds. Because when I tried it on, I thought before I seamed it that it was okay, that I could add where I needed to. Because in the front, it just stops like right here. And I wanted it to stop like right here. Didn't have to meet, but just had to come closer together. So it's a little small. And then it doesn't fit like under my arms, right? Because it's hard to tell with, I mean, you can tell a little bit. I have, my arms are, I have a lot here, and then it gets, it tapers off here. So normally I wear, it's hard to tell with me sitting down, but normally I wear extra large in a shirt. And then the arms, sometimes I need just a little bit more room with my arms, because a lot of stuff will stop like below here, and I like my stuff to come like to like there at the very least. I don't like that. So I just need a little bit more room. So I'm constantly, always throughout the day, pulling stuff and stretching stuff to fit to here. Because if I want a sleeve, it's going to be a full sleeve, or it's going to be like a 3/4 sleeve. I don't like the stuff that sits like right here in the middle, and it's just doesn't fit right. So I also have an idea for this one. This one, I think I am going to take it apart and turn it into a sweater. That's what's coming up in the colors. That's what the colors give me, a sweater. So this is a failed, and I will be taking this apart. This is Lion Brand Mandala yarn, and I can already tell you that this is like maybe three balls of yardage in here that is full of static at the moment. So yeah, this is definitely getting redone. do that on the table. Moving along. Before I get into the next item, I am also going to be doing this year socks. This came in one of the crochet books that I get, Simply Crochet, and it had a sock edition. Cool, right? Crochet socks. I'm like, I just can't wait because I really want to try that one. So yeah, I'm going to be trying these. I'm actually going to be trying that one. I'm a plain sock girl. Um, so some of these, like this one, this one looks more like me. Texture, I'm going to try every sock in here. But I don't like the cuff on the green pair. So, yeah, I already have some sock yarns just to the point of actually doing it. And then it also have like tips for socks. So this is going to be an upcoming item I'm going to be doing. I completely forgot that I had this, and then I saw it. So I'm probably going to make all three of these socks, at least one of each, so then I can give you guys my opinion on this by Simply Crochet. Alright, so the next item is a work in progress. Now this item I do not want to take apart. It's this. This is going to be actually, now I know what the yarn says. I'll explain that in a minute. But I got drawn to these colors because you cannot tell back here by my wall, but my walls are actually a bluish gray color. And the bedding that I have for my bed is actually Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I will be making me some Star Wars art. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make some Star Wars art to go on my walls. They won't be up that long because my lease ends in the end of April, but I figured that I would be, if I make them in January and finish them, that I will have at least 3 months of enjoyment against the walls that I have. I painted them with the landlord's permission and all, but yeah, I want to have enjoyment of my apartment in my finished DIYs. So I figure that if I can finish them in January, then I'll be able to enjoy them. But back to this, that's this. And this is going to be an actual throw. Yeah, I have another work in progress for a blanket. It is for my auntie, but I'm only going to show that one when I get further along in it, because I started on the blanket for her, and I didn't change the blankets like 2-3 times, cut yarn, frogged it, but the one that I have now, the design I have now, I am sold on it. So that's going to be the one I'm going to work on for my auntie. So, and it really shouldn't take me that long because it was between Dr. Mario and this one. But I'm still debating because whatever I start on now for her, because the other one was Mickey Mouse, so I might finish the Mickey Mouse anyway and just either sell it or give it to someone. Um, and the Mickey Mouse one it was cute in my eyes, but when I showed someone, I showed my sister, and she was like, all the other blankets you've made has a face, and you get to see the face, and this one you don't see the face. So she didn't think I should do it. And then the other one was going to do Looney Tunes with Tasmanian Devil was the one I was working on. That would take me just too long to finish, so I've had to rearrange and change some things. But this blanket, I have used so far a full thing of yarn, which brings me into my yarn haul. This is what's attached to this. I am pulling from the middle. The first skein that I used, I pulled from the outside. So this one, I decided to pull from the middle. And how many rows have I done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm on 28. So this is 28. And like I said, this is going on my bed. I'm starting to now make more items for myself that I can either wear or use in some kind of capacity. I usually take a lot of time making items for other people, and this year I will be making more items for me. I will be putting aside the items that I have and start making stuff for me, and not always making stuff for other people. Make stuff for my enjoyment. So one of my enjoyments I want to throw for the end of my bed, and it's not going to be a character throw, because when I do make the one I really really want, which is a Star Wars blanket, I already know what I want to do to it. I know how I want to make it, but the only issue is that I have to make it to fit the bed that I currently have. So that is going to be a long work in progress. So I figure until I make that to match the comforter that I have, that until then, this will work for me. And plus I can use this for either my bed or I can use it for my couch, either or. But the yarn that I'm using for that is Yarn Inspirations Caring Big Cakes. And this is the picture that's on the front, which is very nice. I like the way that looks. Mine is not a traditional chevron, but this is knitted, and it took 3 balls to finish this. So I know for a fact that it would take more to if I was to make it to fit my bed completely. I have a full-size bed. So I'm just going to go as far as it can, and it can be just like a lap throw or something along those lines, because this yarn by itself is $10 each. The first one I got was on sale. I think I got like buy one get one free. This one I used, I think, a 50% off coupon. And so these are 10.5 ounce 300 grams balls of yarn, and it's approximately 603 yards. So the yardage for this, when I use all 3 of them, is going to be 1,800 and some odd yards, 1,809 to be exact. So that's a lot of yarn, and if I was to fit this completely for my bed, I probably would have to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably like 6 of these. I'm thinking 6 of these, and at $10 each, that's $60, which I refuse to spend $60. Mine has to be on sale. It has to be a buy one get one free, or it has to be like when I got this one from Michael's past couple days, it's buy 2 get 1 free. So I got one of this, which leads me into my next item, and I got 2 of these. Now this one is Yarn Inspirations Karen Simply Soft, which is as soft as it says it's going to be. I got 2 of these, and I got this one to make a vest for my mom. She liked the previous video. I have a pink and white vest that I made, and she liked it, so I told her I'm going to make one in gray for me, but I'm going to make one for her too. And I'll talk about this one in a second. Let me finish this one because we're already at 19 minutes. I'm going to try. My resolution for this year is to enunciate my words more clearly and to stop using so much. That's a goal I am working on, and eventually I will be successful. So bear with me till I am. The details for this yarn here is that it's a medium 4, it's machine washable and dryable, and of course these come in dye lots. So this one, the color is Jordan Almonds is the color. So when you buy these yarn, if you're new to crochet, when you buy these yarns from these commercial dyers, even when you're doing someone who is making it from home, whatever item you are making, it's best to buy as much of the yarn as you need, and you need to make sure that you get the same dye lot, which is right here. That's important because the dye lot lets you, me, the consumer, know that this yarn along with this yarn is dyed at the exact same time. So everything that they dyed in that pot, this yarn came out of it. So the colors will match exactly. If I underestimate myself, like with this, I bought the first 2 skeins at the same time, then I went back and got this one. What I do is I take a picture of the dye lot, or this right here. I take a picture of this so that when I do go back to that Michaels, I'm going to see if they still have the exact same one. And I do that for mostly all my yarns. Or if I didn't take a picture, I'm bringing that skein with me so that I can see if they don't have any more of that dye lot. I'm getting one pretty close. So I want to do that with all my yarn that I have. Don't go to different Michaels. Don't try to buy it online. The best thing to do is to go to that exact same store that you bought it from to see if you can find what you need. That's my only tip I can give to people who buy yarn. They don't buy enough of that quantity that you're looking for that yarn. And if you have a project in mind, don't wait too long before you check your stash or whatever to make sure you have enough yarn. Because if you wait like wait months, weeks, you might not be able to find that specific dye lot that you need for that project you're working on. Is basically what I'm saying. Enough rambling. So I got this, and then this was I got this too. I got 2 of these. So one of these was free because I went there for this. I could have bought another one of these, but I didn't come in there to spend $20 on yarn. I only went up in there to spend $10, $11, $12. So when I got this for $10, I got this for $4, $14. I'm like, and then the other one was free. I felt better that way than spending the whole amount, if that makes sense. So this is for my mom. I think I'm going to need one more of these. So I'm going to, like I said, either take the label with me or go back up there and see if I can find one of the same dye lot. Another yarn that I've got, this is not recently though. I got, what's coming out the cake. This is by Baraka. I got this one. And the store I went to, I'm actually going to list it down here, where I got the yarn. The owner was so nice. It was in a hank, and she wound it up for me in a cake. Give you just a little information on this. It's Barocco Ultra Alpaca. It is a 50% superfine alpaca and a 50% Peruvian wool. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 219 yards, and it is hand wash in cool water, let flat to dry. No matter what tells me to hand wash, I always just throw it on delicate and let it hand dry. Now, as time goes by, I might change my mind, but that's what I usually do. So I got this in black, purple, and I got another one somewhere around here. I got it in gray. Yeah, I got 5 of these. And I'm going to make this probably, because it's the wool, and it's not that it's scratchy. It's actually very soft, but I'm going to make this into a shawl, I believe. I think that's my idea. The next thing I got is, I have yet to use this, but I got this. It's the Joy DK yarn. It's 3 ounces, 232 yards, 85 grams. It's machine washable, warm, tumble dry low. It is a 100% anti-peeling acrylic. That's good to know. And it's also a light 3. Yeah. And this color is Malibu. So I got this one, and I got this one is Iris. So my theory is I got these to put them together. And I already know what I'm going to use this for. I bought the pattern. It's a honeycomb shawl. So yeah, I'm going to use this for this. So I got this, and I got that. So basically I got 1 purple and 2 of the other one. This isn't the same dye lot. Both of them is Malibu. They're just wound up differently. So yeah, that's that. And then I got this was on clearance. This is the Yarn Inspirations Karen cupcakes. This, and if you did not know about this one particularly, these are actually, it comes with instructions, and as you can see, this one's a knitted hat. They have the knitted hat, and then they have one with the crochet version, and it includes the pom-pom. Let's see, give you a little background on them. It's 1 ball, and the instructions are in the inside of the label, and it gives you everything you need to complete that project, that hat, except for the hook, of course, but it tells you what hook you need and everything like that. I got these on clearance for $2.37. The color is Fruit Punch. They're both in the same dye lot, and it is 3 ounces, 85 grams, 244 yards. It's a light 3. This is a machine washable and dryable item. It's a commercial yarn. Sorry about that. This is commercial yarn, so it's very findable. So yeah, that's that. And then the last yarn I got, yarn I got was from actually Hobby Lobby. And this one is by Yarn Bee, Sugar Wheel Cotton. The color is honey. It's homemade. And of course I got this in the same dye lot. These are 5 ounce, 142 grams, 335 yards. It is 100% cotton. It is a light 3, and this is really, really soft. This, my idea is actually to make, I'm not sure yet. I should have actually, when I went to Hobby Lobby, I should have got like 4 of these. I really, really should have. But I only got 2. These are $5.99 each. They were on sale. I did buy them on sale. Most items I buy, they're on sale. I don't like to pay full price for anything. But if you look at that, for some reason, even though this is a cotton, it doesn't look the same 3 as any of the other items I have. Like this is a 3. I think it's also the twist. I think that's what it is. So that's that, and then that's that. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but they look, the twist, when you're looking at both of them, this one is a looser twist than this one. This one has a tighter twist. So this is a looser twist. So yeah, we are at almost 32 minutes on this video. And I want to show you this book that I found that I have. This was actually published in 2014. You can still find all these patterns, but they were published in 2014. It's the Patterns Grace Spring Style. And actually the item that caught my attention is what's right here on the cover. Is that shirt. It's like a dress, I guess you can wear with leggings or, you know, something like that. But that is actually what caught my attention. Even like with some of the yarn I showed you, this is what caught my attention. And then this is the patterns they have in the inside. I really do like that dress. And then there's the 6 patterns they have in the inside. And looking at them, the Patterns Grace is usually, I think, I have to look it up, but the weight of it. But a lot of these, the ones that I really like, let's see, let me go to one of them before I close this video. Like this one, because I know how to sew, it would not take me, and I have material galore, it would not take me that long to actually sew like a lining on the inside. But for the size that I would need, it says it is 14 balls of yarn. So I believe that theirs is 50 grams. 50 grams. So a 14, if I divide that in 7, that's almost, I want to say 700 grams, but I'm not sure what I have some patterns actually up there, so I have to see about the details about and look it up and see how much is in there, how much yardage is in their items, so I could do some calculations, because I have no problem substituting items. It'll tell me it calls for one thing and I'll substitute it with something else that fits my needs. So this might be one of those. But I guess you guys will find out as I do them. We're going to end this video, and I thank you guys for watching it and being inspired and seeing all the new lovely stuff they have at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I hope you guys have a good evening, and I will see you soon. Bye.